Let's talk about the invisible intelligence that's already starting to run our cities. We're talking about artificial intelligence, and it's quietly reshaping everything, from the traffic lights you wait at to the power grid that keeps your home lit. So how's it doing it?
You know that feeling, right? You're stuck in traffic. Again. Late for something important, and you're just sitting there thinking, there has to be a better way. Or maybe you've seen city services always seeming to play catch-up. Constantly reacting to problems instead of getting ahead of them. It's a frustration we all share in city life.
And it's not just the traffic, is it? It's part of a much bigger picture. We've got gridlock on the roads, sure, but also waste bins overflowing on sidewalks, energy grids that feel like they're about to buckle on a hot day, and emergency response systems that could always be faster. These are the daily battles our cities are fighting.
But what if we could just flip the script on all of that? What if our cities could actually anticipate what we need, manage resources with incredible intelligence, and just work? This isn't some far-off sci-fi dream. It's the whole idea behind what we call a smart city.
So what even is a smart city really? Well, think of it like this. It's a city that has two things. First, a massive network of sensors. You've probably heard of the Internet of Things, or IoT. These sensors are like the city's nervous system, constantly feeling and collecting data. And second, it has AI, which acts as the city's brain, taking in all that information and making smart decisions instantly. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of what that actually looks like. How does this brain and nervous system combo actually manage the stuff we depend on every day? We're going to look at 4 key areas where this is a total game changer. And we have to start with the big one, the one we all love to hate: traffic. Forget about simple timers on traffic lights. A smart city sees traffic as this dynamic, constantly shifting puzzle that needs to be solved in real time. And here's how it solves that puzzle. First, the city senses. You've got sensors in the pavement, on cameras, everywhere, collecting live data on how traffic is actually moving. Then, the AI brain analyzes this constant stream of info to predict where a traffic jam is about to form, sometimes before it even starts. And finally, the system acts. It can automatically change the timing of traffic lights to clear a bottleneck, or even push alternate routes to drivers' phones to keep the whole city flowing smoothly. Okay, now let's apply that same sense, analyze, act logic to something a little less glamorous, but just as important: taking out the trash. The old way? Trucks drive the same route every single week, picking up bins that might be empty. The smart way is so much better. This is honestly brilliant. You put smart sensors inside public trash bins and they sense how full they are. The AI then analyzes that data from all over the city and plots out the most efficient collection route for that specific day. Then it acts, sending trucks only to the bins that are actually full. No more overflowing trash cans and no more wasting fuel driving to empty ones. Simple, but so effective. Now let's talk about the very power that runs the whole show. Managing a city's energy grid is this insane balancing act, and AI is stepping in to be the ultimate conductor of that orchestra. The secret sauce here is prediction. The grid senses energy use in real time, neighborhood by neighborhood. This lets the AI analyze the city's rhythm and learn its habits, so it can predict that a heat wave is about to cause a huge spike in ASC use and then act by proactively rerouting power from an area with low demand to prevent a blackout. It's all about making our power more reliable and way more efficient. And this one might be the most important of all. What happens when things go wrong? Well, this same smart city technology can completely transform how we respond to emergencies. Just picture this for a second. Acoustic sensors sense the sound of a car crash, or heat sensors detect a sudden fire. The AI instantly analyzes the exact location and the type of event. Then it acts, automatically dispatching the closest, most appropriate emergency crew. We're talking about shaving critical seconds, even minutes, off response times, right when every single moment counts. So we've seen how AI can manage the day-to-day operations, but the impact here goes so much deeper. This tech is poised to fundamentally reshape how we design our cities and how they grow over time. And this comparison just lays it all out. For decades, city planning was based on census data that was already old the day it was printed. It led to these rigid 10-year plans. The smart way? It's completely dynamic. It uses live, real-time data to see how people are actually using the city, which lets planners be proactive and respond to what the community needs right now, not what it needed 5 years ago. This quote just nails it. It's not about making educated guesses anymore. It's about making decisions based on real data.
that can adapt as fast as the city itself. It means we can finally build the right infrastructure in the right place at the right time.
Okay, this is all incredibly cool from a tech standpoint, but let's bring it right back down to street level. What does all this actually mean for you and me living our daily lives?
At the end of the day, this is the promise of the smart city. It's about real, tangible improvements. It means spending less of your life staring at the bumper in front of you. It means walking down cleaner streets. It means you can trust that the lights will stay on. And most importantly, it's the peace of mind knowing that if you ever need help, it can get to you faster than ever before.
Now, all of this paints a picture of a city that's incredibly efficient, a city that's optimized. But it does leave us with one huge question to think about. In a city that is always sensing, always analyzing, always responding on its own, what then is our role? It's a question we're all going to be answering together as our cities get smarter and smarter.